bracket to come out? How'd you pass the time?
It did seem like the longest, whatever, 8, 9, 10 days of the season. But we were able to get some rest. We were able to get back to basics and fundamentals that we hadn't really been able to cover in a while, just because you're playing so many games throughout the end of the conference season. So that was good.
John, opening up on the road, it's kind of surprised you don't have a home game.
You know what? I really don't know how that's done, to be honest with you. I know you put in bids, but it could also be your seating, and obviously we're all hoping for a home game. I know the players love playing here, and we got great fan support. A lot of boosters were hoping for a home game, but sometimes that doesn't happen, and we have to take this show on the road and try to find a way to get a win at Cincinnati.
What have you learned about Cincinnati in your 12-hour crash course?
I know. I'm actually pretty tired. I was up late and up early, but they're very good. They have an outstanding point guard who can shoot it and dish it and takes care of it. A very good post player who's shooting around 56% in league play, and I think 61% overall from the field, which is outstanding. And then several guards around them that are tough. A forward who's really athletic, rebounder. They remind me a lot of Wright State, really. They're that kind of team.
Were you kind of hoping to play Hawaii out there if you had a
It's funny you say that. Coach Nicolay, my assistant, he wanted to go out there. I really didn't want to make that trip, to be honest with you, but I know he did.
I mean, John, with Kent State, in this, I mean, you say you don't know, but did they try to do it geographically, or
I think that's part of it. I think geographic are definitely part of it. I think that's why we got Cincinnati. I thought West Virginia, if we weren't going to host, could be a possibility. I thought maybe at Ohio U, those type of schools, maybe Ohio State, but so it does make sense in the way I think that the WNIT does things. They try to keep you in region, and I don't know where we were on the top end of RPI in terms of teams getting in, so I figured we would play maybe a higher seed or team possibly, and Cincinnati's a tough team, very good team, very good league. With only 4 losses in their league, that's an outstanding year. She's a very good coach, so it's going to be a challenge.
Are you looking forward to this maybe more than before, just because of the way things ended in the Rising League tournament? Such a heartbreaking loss for the girls to have another chance to kind of dictate and go out on their own terms with another chance in the tournament. Is it better to look forward to a tournament like this, considering the way it ended in the semis?
I don't think the way it ended, in the semis has anything to do with it. But making the WNIT was, if we weren't going to be in the NCAA tournament, which was the ultimate goal, the WNIT. This is only the 3rd time I think in program history that we've made it into this tournament. It's a huge deal. There's a lot of ACC, SEC, Big Ten teams that didn't get in. They don't have the opportunity to even play in this. So for the seniors to be able to kind of accomplish this goal is huge, and give them another chance to get on the court and get some wins. And who knows? You get hot, you make a run, to be able to win a championship.
is it, and I don't mean this, but is it tough to get motivated? I mean, the ultimate goal is the NCAA.
Yeah.
This is kind of, not a step down, but it's the second tournament. So motivation-wise.
Yeah, I don't think so, because when you have opportunities to play teams like Cincinnati, West Virginia, Minnesota, a ton of teams, BCS level teams, if you can't get fired up to play them, then you're in it for the wrong reasons, or you shouldn't be in it. So we'll definitely be fired up and ready to go, and ready to compete with all that we have.
In the semifinal games, Sarah and Mary, they kind of struggled in the last time out. I mean, you feel like you can get them going in this tournament and against Cincinnati?
I think Green Bay is very well known for not allowing teams to score in the paint. We kind of knew that going in, and allowed our shooters to shoot a little bit quicker than what we normally would, and I think we made 13 threes, which is outstanding, and they played very well. So we'll obviously try to get the ball inside more in this game. They're not very tall. I think their post player is about 6 foot. She's strong and physical and very good, but she's not doesn't have a lot of size. They switch a lot also, so we're going to try to get some mismatches in that sense. Overall, we're just going to have to play one of our best games. You're on the road. I think they were 14-2 at home this year, so they obviously played very good there. We're excited for the challenge. We're going to try to enjoy every minute of it, and then just do our best, leave it all on the court.
With the three-point shot specifically and the success you've had this year with it, and especially obviously in that Green Bay game, can you talk about the advantage you have going into a tournament with the weapons that you do from behind the arc, and when you're able to shoot the way you guys are able to shoot, I would imagine it gives you a chance in any tournament.
It definitely makes us hard to guard. Sarah Cash, obviously, she's all conference. Mary Dunn, first team all conference. So you have post players that can score, and then you put some shooters around them. That kind of opens up that interior to give them some space. If you struggle from shooting the 3-pointers, those players can dig and help inside, and it makes you struggle to score inside too. So fortunately, from Chelsea, Allison, Melinda, McKenna, all those players are capable of making 3-point shots. So that gives our post players a lot of space inside.
As far as McKenna goes, talk about her presence, especially in that Green Bay game, that inspired this team up to be the spark plug that she's been all season.
She's kind of the unsung hero. She doesn't get a lot of credit for everything that she does for the program. I mean, we would not be where we are without her. She revels guarding the other team's best perimeter player, and to do everything she can to stop them. And she stepped it up offensively against Green Bay, made some threes early, which kept us in it. So for her to do everything that she does, all the little things, diving on the floor and rebounding. She's been a great rebounder this year too. Just fortunate to have her as one of the pieces of the puzzle.
At the beginning of the season, we asked you about the 9 players. What do you say about those 9 players that got you, 22?
I think staying healthy was the biggest key. The last few years, we've had a ton of injuries, and it cost you, and it kind of proves it this year. We only had 9 players, and, we had 1 concussion where Amara was out for, 3 games. We lost 2 of those 3. So besides that, we've stayed healthy and had a lot of success. So hopefully we can stay healthy through a few more games.